Hello guys, Gagan this side. So today I'm going to discuss about OWD in Salesforce, which is organization-wide default. So basically, OWD we use to default the record level access for all the user across organization. So means that what kind of record users can see in the Salesforce we define through the OWD. So take an example. I'm Gagan and one of my friend is Rajat. We are two users working on a Salesforce organization, and I wanted basically Rajat to not to see or edit my record. So if I am the owner of one particular account, if I created one record and I wanted that no one else in the organization can see or edit the record which I owns. Okay. So for that kind of functionality, basically we use OWD. So basically to control the record level access across the organization, we use OWD. So I'm going to show you one demo for that. Okay, so you can see this is my Trailhead account where I have one user Gagan and Rajat. Okay, so now let's go to the sharing settings. So whenever you have to set up the OWD, what you have to do, you have to go to the setup from here. Then you have to go and search the sharing settings where you can get an option of OWD. So you have to go here and search sharing settings. Once you click sharing settings, you will be able to see all the OWD available for objects which is there in your org. So for this demo purpose, I have created one object called UK revenue, which is a custom object, and you can see the OWD is private. So OWD can be, so OWD can be a private, public, read only. You can see it's already said public, read, write. Okay, so if you want that anyone can see each other record, so in that case you have to basically make this OWD of that object should be public read only. Just you wanted all the user to see each other's records. If you want to read as well as write, means that Gagan can edit Rajat's record and Rajat can edit my records. So for that we have to give public read write access. If I want that no one can see each other records, just the owner of the record can see that particular record, for that you have to provide private as an OWD. This is all the object which is available. We also have control by parent, and there is also called transfer, which is available only for certain objects, but I will discuss that in some other video. Okay, so now this object is UK revenue and this is private. Okay, uh, if I go to the if I go to the record of this UK revenue. So I have logged in as an Gagan. I'm a Gagan user, right? So I have logged in as an Gagan. If I go to the UK revenue, you will be able to see that there is one record. And who is the owner of this record? I'm the owner of this record, right? So that means if I will log it in as an Rajat or any other user, this record should not be visible. Why? Because OWD of UK revenue is private. That means no one can see each other record. So to see this, what I have to do, I have to search Rajat account. I'm a system admin, so I can log in as an any user. So I will go here and I have to click this login. So I can, because I am a system admin, I can be basically login this Salesforce as a Rajat Gulati user. So I will just click here. So now on the top, you can see that I logged in as a Rajat Gulati. Okay, and now I have to go to app launcher and see the same object, and we'll see whether I'm able to see any record there or not, because there was only one record and owner of that record was Gagan. So you can see I cannot see any of the record. Why I cannot not see the record? Because I'm a Gagan Rajat. I logged in as an Rajat Gulati, and since the OWD is basically of this object is private, so I can only see the record which was created by Rajat Gulati, which was created by me. I'm a Rajat Gulati now. So if I have created any record, then only I can edit or see those record, not any other owner's record. So if I will make it public, if I will make it public, oh sorry. So now if I will refresh, so because Ajit Gulati is not an admin user, right? So I will not be able to edit this sharing certificate as well. So what I have to do, I have to go to my Trailhead account again. I have to launch it. so that I can logged in as an Gagananand. So now I have logged in as an Gagananand, and if I go here again, if I go to sharing settings, yeah, here is the sharing settings, and if I make it as in public read, right, public read only, and if I click save, and if I again go to Rajat, and if we will see whether I'm able to read any record or not, and only just read. Rajat should not be able to edit any of the field value of that record. So this is the Rajat. I logged in as a Rajat Gulati now. Now UK revenue. So I click here. So see, I can see the record, right? I can see the record now. Previously, I was not able to see it because the OWD was private, but now I make it as in public read only, right? I can read it, but I should not be able to edit it. So let's try to edit this. Gagananand, I am adding any enter value. See, oops, you don't have the privilege to edit this. So to give the privilege, you have to change from public read only to public read write OWD for that object. Okay, this is one of the things. So now again logged in as an admin. So now go back to my slide. So we already discussed that is basically default level of record access we are assigning to the user across the organization. This is the OWD. And I also discussed about Gagan and Rajat should not see each other records. So for that we have to make OWD private. But even if you have given OWD as in private, if OWD is private and you wanted to basically give some exception. So basically these are the exceptions. Even if the OWD is private, this exception can give you the access for any of the record that you wanted to see. What are these exceptions? Sharing rules, role hierarchy, view all and modified all. There's another one which is manual sharing, but I'm not going to discuss here because it was like functionality of classic Salesforce experience, not of the Lightning. So we are going to discuss about this sharing rules and view all and modified all. So what is this view all and modified all? So if I go to the Rajat, right, Rajat's user, if I go to Rajat's user, and if I check his profile, right, this is Rajat, and if I go to his profile, which is this test 2, so here in this profile, and if I check basically, the field level access on the profile, which is UK revenue here, this is the like, right, this is the field level access. So if there, you can see there are three options: view all record, modified records, and view all records. So these are the basically exception. If I will tick this view all, modified all, no matter if the OWD is no matter if the OWD is private, this person can see anyone's record and edit anyone's records. This is one of the exceptions. Okay, so I'm saving this. I provided view all and modified all to this profile, which was assigned to the Rajat Gulati. And now I have to make sharing setting. So I have to make sharing setting private to show you this demo. Edit private. So this is private. So based on the OWD, Rajat Gulati should not be able to see Gagan Anand's record. But on profile of Rajat Gulati, what we have done, we have provided view all and modified all permission, right? So now I will again go to Rajat Gulati and see if he can see the record or not. UK revenue. One second, I think let me refresh this first. This should be private actually. Yeah, this is private. Now I have to go to Rajat Gulati and sign in as an Rajat Gulati. So now I have to click login. So now I have logged in as an Rajat Gulati. You can see on the top. Now I have to go to the same object record page, UK revenue. See, I can see the record. OWD was private. I should not be able to see this record, but since I have provided view all and modified all, I am able to see it. And I can also edit it because I provided the modified all. See, this is one of the exceptions. So let's make again launch as an admin. Now we will discuss about the sharing rules. So sharing rules is basically based on some condition or based on the owner. You can assign the basically you can basically give the access, or basically you can give the access of the record. So based on the condition or based on the owners, basically you can assign the access. So let's suppose that I simply just wanted to assign Gagan records to Rajat. So I can, for that I can create a sharing rule, and I can basically make the sharing rule owner based. So whoever is the owner of the records, which is like Gagan, I will assign those records to Rajat. As simple as that. So you're going to do that. So how to see the settings? Sorry, sharing rules. So for that you have to again go to quick find box, and then you have to search sharing setting, and then the sharing setting. If you scroll down, these all are the sharing rules available, and you have to just search the object where you wanted to build this sharing rules. So here you can see UK revenue. Oh, sorry. Yeah, UK revenue sharing rules. There's no sharing rule, so you can create one by clicking new button and provide the name. I'm giving any random name. Now there are two type of basically rules in the sharing settings: owner based or criteria based. So we are going to choose which is by default. If we choose base criteria, so it will be based on the criteria. Means I wanted to share only the UK revenue where, let's suppose, the status is in progress, something like that. Okay, all the UK revenue, no matter who is the owner. I just wanted to assign those, so we can also do that. But I wanted, as of now, the scenario is I wanted to share Gagan's record to Rajat. So for that, public group. So yeah. So also one of the thing, the user that you wanted to assign, the record of the user that you wanted to assign, that user, the owner should be in the public group. So I have already created two public group. One is for Gagan and one is for Rajat. So if you go to the group, so admin. So if I click admin, you can see Gagan is in this public group, and for node admin, the Rajat is in this public group. Rajat is in the public group. So I can just choose. I wanted to assign Gagan's record to Rajat, which is Rajat is in known admin. And what access I want to do, I just want to read only save. So a new sharing set rules must be created. Um, See, this one is created, and what I have to do, I have to again make it private, which is already there. The OWD should be private. Yes, private. And if I go to the profile of the, to see whether this sharing rule is working or not, we have to remove that view all and modified all. So I will go to the profile, and I have to search. First of all, click edit, and I have to search UK revenue and remove this. Okay, we have unchecked the view all and modified all. Click save. So now the sharing rules will basically bypass the OWD, and it will give read-only access to Rajat because we have created one sharing rule. Click Rajat Gulati, logged in as an Rajat Gulati. Now I have to go to same. UK revenues. See, I can see this record, but I should not be able to edit it. See, I'm getting the error because on sharing rules, I have just only given the read only access, right? So that's the thing. That's all of about this video. That is another exception which is called role hierarchy. So role hierarchy is nothing but when we create a user, right? So we assign the role, right? We assign a role. Yeah, just take any of the user. So we assign a role to a user when we create. So as of now, this is blank, but let me search Rajat. So see, role hierarchy is something like that. If you are a manager and under your hierarchy, 3 or 4 users are working, then basically manager can see or edit the records which is assigned to the people who are under your hierarchy. So you can see the role is SVP. So if I'm working under SVP, I mean below SVP level, then SVP should have the access of those record. So role hierarchy work like this. So how you can check the role? You can just click roles. This all are the hierarchy already there. You can set up the roles and then your own roles, and then based on that you can basically manage manage access. So no matter if the OWD is private, but if you are in top of the hierarchy, then you will be able to see all the records which owns by the people who are under your hierarchy. So that's it about this video. In this video, please subscribe this channel and let me know if you have any issue related to this record level security. Thank you.